Hello and welcome back. Today we are continuing with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord build from Fanhome. We are now on to part 56, which will be doing the other tank tread. So I went and watched an episode of Power Rangers Reignition last night, and during the arrival of the Triceratops, you can see these tank treads moving. So I'm very disappointed that these aren't moving in some way. I don't think it would have been that difficult to incorporate something to that effect, but I guess it is what it is. Anyway, without further ado then, let's get down to part 56. It is building time. Part 56 appears to be doing the other tank tread for our Triceratops build. Let's get this open and up to one side. Let's bring in our book so we know what we're actually doing. And I forgot to put the bookmark back in the last time, so I don't know where I am. Here we are, part 3 of the build. So we are continuing with the Triceratops and the tank tread, and initially the tank tread will be assembled in a very similar fashion to the previous build. So we have our tread, our innards, our tires. Let's get our screws to sorted. Come on, you come. There we go. There's a good girl. There we go. Screwdriver, and we're going to need some clippers to take these out. So what you can see here is we get 2 more of the size 2 wheels, which will be our inner wheels, and then the outer wheels are actually slightly bigger than the previous issue, and they are size 3. A bit. Toss that in the bin. Now, first up is assembly. So facing this way, the inner part go on, then the outer section will push through, that clip onto place. Then we want 2 of our PV screws. One and 2. And so let's push back. Come on. There we go. Push the 2 small ones into place, and then might as well do the 2 big ones. Like so. Those are in nicely. We then need to bring in this piece and our back connector. This one, and this will face round like so. With this coming into place. Strange that it's weird. It's almost like you can have them at different levels, but the fact that you have to screw everything into place means that it isn't articulated. Or is it? Oh no, they are. So you can. Oh, that's a pretty cool feature. So obviously for transformation, or when it's in its Zord mode, the treads can come along like so. And then when it's in combined mode, the okay, that will then clip over like so, supposedly. So this one does not want to fit on at all. Let's get a screw. Let's get this screwed into place. Yeah. And then, in theory, this will slide down so that you can have them descended when it's rolling into battle. And then when it's converted into Megazord mode, these will push up and tuck away. That's a pretty cool feature. I do like that. That is a very, very cool feature. So I'll give them that. That's a cool feature. I do like that. Then we bring in this piece. That piece. So is it this piece? So it's a couple of bits which are going to clip into place. A little bit easier. So here we should have this piece which will clip on like so. That's in there, nice and secure. So no glue is going to be needed on that piece. Then this piece will clip in, and again, it's not coming out. So it does say to use glue to secure both parts. However, both are slotted in completely and are not coming out at all. So I am tempted to leave that as it is. My only concern is I wonder if this was supposed to be up the other way. don't know if the grill plates were... Of course, we don't have a single image of the Triceratops, which would allow me to establish that. Yes, maybe. I don't think it matters too much, doesn't it? So I think potentially that's supposed to go around the other way. I might see if I can take it out after this, see if it's not going to be noticeable, just for my own personal preference, but we'll see. Anyway, moving on, we now need the foot. So this will, like so. Oh no, we then need to fit the undercarriage part, and this will only fit one way. And we also fit in the logo. Again, those are really tight fits. They're not coming out, so I'm not concerned about placing glue on that. These might actually need contact glue. Let's see. Again, these are so tight that I don't think glue is going to be necessary. No, again, the instructions say to use glue, but these are actually so tight that, well, that one's coming off. The other two are tight enough that I don't think glue is going to be necessary. Let's see if hold. Oh, no, those are definitely staying on. That one's a little looser. I think I may go and put a tad of glue on that afterwards. But for the time being, it's going to hold as it is. It's not going to come off. There we have those three. I believe that's correct. And then this will fit under the carriage like so. Again, glue will be needed for this part, so I will attach a tab of glue to this piece off camera later on just to hold it in place. But there we have 56, part 57. Part 57 I'm actually going to hold off on doing because we move on to, or back to the Tyrannosaurus. So I think for now we'll leave it at the Triceratops. There is the Triceratops as it currently stands. It's coming along nicely. My only real gripe at the moment is the fact that the treads don't move in some fashion, but I really do like the lowering and raising of the treads for Zord and Megazord mode. But there we have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back soon. Until then, stay safe and may the power protect you.